Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Valheim. I have no idea which number we are getting slowly but surely close to day 500, and with the disaster from last week, with the death which was completely unintended over there, I'm falling somewhat behind, so what I'm going to do, first of all, this, and I need to create a new beast. So the hearty mountain locust stew. Two onion soup, 4 carrots, skewers, is wolf meat. I had wolf meat in here, by the way. Yeah. Wolf meat and honey, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. No, that's jerky. Wolf meat, mushroom, and oh, onions. Oh, bummer. I don't have any onions left. Also getting evening now. I really hope still got onions planted. No! Shoot. Okay, so far for the plants. Then I also really hope I have onion seeds here. Was carrot, ivy, turnip. Oh my goodness, it's going to be that kind of day. Let's farm. Actually have any food left here. I have to be careful because I don't have full health. I still have a big load of barley out. See 3 of my logs. Man, what a bummer. choice I have right now is taking the risk to fight Yagluth, or wait 3 game days for my onions to grow. First sleep. Should have checked if things actually. But never mind. So out of all the crops I have, onions are the only ones I didn't save seeds. Mind you, I still have that modifier on, so that's why I'm getting more honey as what's actually dropping. No, I'm getting more honey as what I actually should have. So I guess the only thing left to do is check that area. Wait, not the stone yet. Is to check the area and trying to figure out if everything is safe enough, because if I remember things correctly, last time we had a bunch of logs over there. Also need to go to the Black Forest at some point for more tin and copper. So if I'm able to do the Yagluth fight without the logs interfering, I may actually summon the bugger. If. It's always if. If I don't forget what I have to bring along. Totems. Like I said, if I'm able to summon him, I may actually do that. I was hoping to get serpent stew as food, but don't have that. Fish wraps aren't there yet. It may be a good idea to drop that off. Oops, I don't need it. Anything else I don't need? Yeah, that one. There's still a locksmith. Son of a gun. Or as I tell some co-workers, hijo de papa. Okay, today is not a good day to fight Yagluth. Not at all. Too many locks around. Logs, a growth, and I thought I heard it falling. To growth even. I think everything is reset. You should have brought ooze bombs. Get over here so I can actually deal with you. Why didn't this work the way it should? Ay, 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 in the water. Fuck, son of a... In the water, of course. Well, no Yagluth fight today. Everything respawns when you're not counting on it. Am I able to create another useful secondary food? Don't have onions, so I'm dying too often. And I'm not happy about that. I'm absolutely not happy about that. Because it's kind of ruining the mood I have in the game. See other people fighting on logs and basically up close and personal. Shoot. Being up close and personal and slice it in 2 hits, and here I am trying to kill it and instead ending up as a corpse. I'm not happy about that. I won't rage quit though, because there's no use for that anyway. Sometimes it feels like I don't know if I'm doing something wrong in this game. That's why I was probably killed. I got 6 logs near that site, so I'm certainly not going to fight Yagluth until they're all gone. The only advantage is we got more meat right now. And a trophy. But look at the water, at the waves. I think that's the reason. I got myself killed because it was higher up. Should stand still so I can put a needle arrow in that big butt. Two down. Be down. Yeah, now it's easy. But still some growth I need to deal with. And some other logs. I see needles, I see tar, it looks like no growth present. Just a bunch of logs. Both a good health. Let's see if I can lure it in here. Of course, that's the point where you get mosquito twice. Fortunately, not a third time. I'll be... So there's still 3 of those buggers over there. Sure. I'm not happy. So I've wasted a game day with that death and hunting the logs that no matter what I do doesn't want to be killed. Right, so dodge rolling isn't really working as should, at least not for me. Good news, we got more meat and other stuff over here. Which also means I only have one more logs to go. And I guess that by the time I'm actually back, the buggers have respawned. And I have to start all over again. Okay. Done. Time to drop everything off. Time to check my portal. No, not the portal. The windmill area. There's the door. There's the door. Time to check the windmill area and to check if we actually have barley now. After that storm we should have. But you never know. Maybe I won't have onions, but maybe I'm able to craft some more fish wraps. Maybe I'm able to fight Yagluth in the next game. I really wish I could bring those guys along. Unfortunately, that won't work. 2 cooked fish. And an extra one. Lovely. Plenty of At least I haven't died at my base yet. Emphasis on yet. About 4 minutes left before playtime. I got him, but if I take that one, I basically ruin um, yeah, I lost what I was planning to do. Ah, yeah. I was wanting to say I can take the food from upstairs, but the problem with that will be that it will sort of ruin the decoration I had in mind. So we're not going to do that. Let's start by dropping the stones. nice thing. This is that I have a very nice view of my farm. Onions aren't ready yet. I knew that, but it's always a good idea to check. So the only thing I can do is take my last piece of serpent meat, fry it, unless I have... No, I don't. Screw it. Don't tell me I have onion soup somewhere. Not here. Onion soup and 4 carrots. Didn't I save food somewhere? Not here anymore. Okay, so I didn't. Or, because that would be the biggest joke of all, if I did actually save up some onion soup somewhere. Thus am able to make that particular feast. Not anymore. There's still a shitload of black metal in here I need to process at some point. So, absolutely no chance to get onion soup. Which means the serpent stew is my only option. Which also means I have to do serpent hunting at some point again. What else for serpents do? Mushroom and honey. I will not eat it yet. I will do cooked boar meat. No, cooked lox meat once more. I will do the lox meat once more because the time is slowly ticking towards the end of the day. So the serpent stew is going to be used next time. Once I'm actually going to need it for the fight. For now, to clear the area, I will still use fish wraps and the pie. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Lousy weather. Well, that's an advantage actually. I knew it. Looks like everything is clear for the time being. That's actually a good thing. Only black metal, okay. So what I'm going to do, after I've summoned him, made the sacrifice, I will see where he spawns and run as fast as I can to get behind him. When that's done, I will select Frostner and start hammering his spine. Reason, the blunt, the frost and the spirit damage will help him. The spirit will damage him for sure. The frost will slow him down. And being at his back, he won't be able to actually use his attacks on me. That's the general idea. If it works, well, we will find out soon enough. But in general, it should work because I've seen it done by other people too. Look at the panic over there. If it doesn't work, I'm screwed big time. Although with the Fenris armor, yeah, it's light armor, so that means more damage received. I'm also slightly faster. We got Fenris blessing. We've got 9% movement speed. So that's my luck. To think that I've been able to fight him from a wooden tower from a village at some point. Just shooting one frost arrow after the other at him. And it worked. It took a lot of arrows. Can't remember how many. I think it was close to 200. But it worked. Simply because he didn't move. Now, this may actually be a slight problem. Got 20 minutes. Healing potions, fire potions, sure, stamina potions. Should be good. And if not, I'm going to be so screwed anyway. Right, see, here we go again. things are respawning. Okay, one last chance. Where does he spawn? Come on. Show me. There. It's crazy when you can't see where you're going because you're under the bugger instead of at his back. Looks like every once in a while, maybe I should zoom out a bit. I can actually see where I'm going. This is not going the way I want to. This is not going the way I want it to. But maybe I can trap him. No, you can't. What I notice is I'm lacking stamina to get behind him. So he is turning harder as I thought he would. He's turning much faster as I thought he would. That's sort of making things complicated for me, because I can't get behind him. This is very annoying. No way. Where is that damn growth? Come on. There he is. Come on, for Pete's sake. And another one of those slimy bastards. This fight is going to be such a hell. Because I keep running from one growth to another growth. No stamina. And meanwhile I'm trying to take on Yagluth. Such a really annoying fight, really. First things first. Food. Now, where are those effing growth? There he is. Done. One. And once again, no stamina. And two. Problem solved. Turn off auto collect because I don't need that right now. Time to get behind the bastard again. How the hell is he able to actually land those damn meteorites on top of me? While when I see him in fights of other people, they actually are able to keep hitting him over and over again without having a problem. Go, go, go! Damn stamina. Fuck! It almost feels like he is emitting fire himself as well. I've had easier fights against him, that's for sure. The main problem I have is getting behind him. Because I'm running around way too much, way too many attempts in sprinting to get behind him, which is costing me too much stamina and all that crap. I mean, look at this, I can't even lure him where I want him to be. Wasn't cutting on my movement speed. Yep, that explains. Time for something else. That explains. Because the shield is also cutting down my movement speed. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. So that's the problem. So I'm actually being slowed down so much this explains part of my problem. That case Fenris doesn't work. It gives me... well, in a way it does work. Because it still negates the speed penalty from the shield and the sword. The bigger problem with it is that instead of having a 9% speed, I only have a 1% speed increase. And we have 15 minutes left of the serpent stew. So this fight is not going as planned. Absolutely not. Right now, Silver Sword is also giving me movement penalty. Where's the piece of shit? 6. Where is he? There's a Lox. Ah, there he is. Come on, crawl over here. Shoot, shoot. Fuck. Really? How the fuck are people able to get behind his butt without losing stamina? And why can't I? It's really unbelievable. Because now I've also lost my serpents too. Maybe I should have picked something else instead. Stamina. But that means less health. Where's my tombstone? There. So we've got everything I have removed back. This is going to be a disaster. I'll give it another attempt for 5 minutes. If that doesn't work, I will think about a different solution. First I need to let my health go up. At least I have one thing that's positive. Yeah, I think the biggest mistake I made was not trying to fight him, but trying to fight him in an area I haven't prepared well enough. The ground should have been more flat, so running around would have been easier. And I should have avoided. Come on. Douse. Gotcha. But those damn meteorites spawning right on top of me. That's my biggest problem. Because, yeah, if that happens, no matter what I do, he will be able to hit me. Come on, stupid stamina. If I can't get behind that bastard, there's no way I can deal with him. Because getting behind him is costing me so much stamina that fuck. Like I said, getting behind him is costing me so much stamina that I can actually do nothing. This is really driving me nuts. So I will give it another try to get my stuff. And after that I'll sign off and think about another tactic, because this is obviously not going to work unless I get all my skills to 0. And I have no intention to do that. At least next time I will start with fighting him again. Or somewhere close to fighting him again. I have to find my corpse first. Come on, come on, because I have no protection. There it is. No, 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 not that buckers too. Safe. Right, like I said, I'm going to give it another attempt later. For now, I'm too fed up. So we will finish the boss fight next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying something I didn't enjoy at all, as you probably have noticed. And I'll see you again next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.